Good morning everyone, today we are back with the leveling series. Today we are gonna hit level 45. So from level 35 all the way to 45. As you can see here, I have remade a character on ship 4 called Keroppi this time because just to avoid any confusion on ship 4, I actually bumped into a bunch of people who were like, "You're not Keroppi. Keroppi said that he wouldn't name his character Keroppi on ship 4. And it was pretty funny, pretty interesting conversations. But anyway, now it's official. Here you go. On ship 4, my character is also called Keroppi. As you can see on the bottom left corner, I am currently level 35 and we're going to be leveling up all the way till 45 in today's video. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is identifying my objectives this time, because other than just leveling up, we also need to gear up. So if we take a quick look at my gear, I do have a Relik katana. However, in your case, you might be using a Sanguine katana or even a Kukurosiat katana. It's really up to you. And of course, if you're not playing Braver, use whatever weapon you prefer. However, regardless of what weapon you're using, make sure that you do have potential up to level 3 at the very least. So you can see over here that my potential is called Explosive Unit. I got it to level 4 because I had the X cubes. However, for the majority of players, you want to try to get it to level 3 as soon as possible. Now, if you are using a Sanguine weapon, please keep in mind you are going to need a lot of photon scales in order to get that potential up, especially to level 4, it's very expensive. However, if you're using a Relic weapon or a Kukurosiat weapon, it is pretty simple to just upgrade it. All it requires is a bunch of minerals, so just explore the open world, collect some minerals, and upgrade your weapon. The next thing you want to make sure is you actually enhance your weapon to plus 40. Once your weapon is at plus 40, you actually need to limit break it before you can get it up to plus 50. And in order to limit break, you're actually going to need an arms refiner, which requires 10 Strugman A's, 10 Strugman B's, and 10 Strugman C's to make one arms refiner. And depending on the rarity of the weapon, it will consume additional arms refiners. So if you are using a 4-star rarity weapon, you only need one arms refiner, while if you're using a 5-star rarity weapon like myself, then you're going to need 3 arms refiner per piece. So that means I need 3 arms refiners to limit break my relic dependence from plus 40 to plus 50. And likewise for all of my armors. You can see my armors are also 5-star rarities, so in order to get all of these to plus 50, I will also need 3 arms refiners per piece. So that is something you need to keep at the back of your mind, that these Strugman A's, B's, and C's, you really want to be farming for these while you're leveling up so that you kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you're gaining levels, and you're also working towards your gear upgrades. However, let's say that you have all of the pieces already, where exactly do you create all of your arms refiners? You actually need to come over here to the item lab. So right here at the item lab, you're going to talk to this person, go to exchange enhancement materials, go to other enhancement materials, and right here is the arms refiner. So you click on this and then you click on material storage if you have it, and you'll notice that it's going to consume 1 NEX cube as well as 10 of each of these materials. Now you can see here that I'm still missing 3 Strugman B's as well as 2 Strugman C's to make 1 arms refiner, so I can't actually make it yet. And then once you have 3 arms refiners, you're simply going to go to limit break right here and click on the weapon. As you can see here, the relic dependence will require 3 arms refiners. If you have 3, you will be able to limit break it. Then once it's limit broken, you can go to item enhance over here. You'll be able to click on this and you can feed it even more golden prim swords to get it all the way to plus 50, which will give you a significant amount of DPS and will also give you an extra augment slot so that you can make your character even stronger. Now enough talk about gearing up, let's focus on leveling up. So how are we going to level up from level 35 to 45? Well, there's actually a really nice person over here called Leah May, which actually allows us to gain 405,000 EXP every single day. So what you want to do when you first log in is you want to focus on all of her side tasks. The main ones that you want to focus on that give the majority of the EXP are going to be the ones at the bottom, such as Observe a PSE Burst, Suppressions, mainly all of the suppression ones you kind of want to pick up, and the urgent quest. So as a free-to-play player, remember we can only pick up a total of 20 quests, but Leah May has 15 tasks she gives you every single day, so you don't have to accept all of them if you don't do all of them, but I do recommend just working towards this, and this should be your first priority, simply because there is a new weekly over here called Complete Leah May's Side Tasks, which actually gives you 205,000 EXP for completing 15 of her tasks. But that's not all, there's actually a second part to this, whereas complete Leah May's side task 2, where if you complete 30 of her side tasks, she gives you an additional 143,000 EXP. So you really want to be doing these because this is a huge amount of EXP. This is almost as much EXP as running a single urgent quest, and it's a weekly thing, so you want to make sure to do that. But on top of that, you know, your regular dailies give a huge chunk of EXP, of course. However, your dailies are going to overlap with Leah May's tasks. So for example, gather seafood at North Aleo. When we talk to Leah May, there's actually a gathering side task over here, gathering seafood. So you're doing it anyway, so you might as well accept all her quests because you're going to be knocking them all out as you're doing your dailies anyway. So it's just free EXP, that's why you should just pick these all up. So you can see here, I'm just going to smash enter and accept all of her side tasks right here. Now don't feel bad if you haven't finished a specific side task before dailies reset, they simply carry over. So you can see here, suppression formers, I was unable to kill 200 formers before the daily reset. Well, it's perfectly fine, it just carries over. When I complete it, I still get my EXP, it's not a big deal. Here's another one, suppression enhancement enemies, that's 25,000 EXP. I wasn't able to complete it yesterday, but it's okay, I can complete it today and still gain this 25,000 EXP. So right now I'm just going to blast through all of my dailies, as well as all of these side tasks over here, which I got from Leah May, and then we will return to town and I'll show you my progress. Alright, we are back from doing our dailies. I took around an hour to do all of them because I was watching YouTube on the side and just kind of derping around. But as you can see, all of my dailies are complete, so if we go over here, and of course all of Leah May's quests, as we can scroll down here, have all been complete as well. One that took a little bit longer was of course get 3 PSE bursts, but there is one quest that I have not completed from Leah May, and that is of course complete an urgent quest, because well, I have no control over that. I have to wait until UQ comes up before I can complete this one. So I didn't get the full 405,000 EXP, but while I was progressing, I actually did complete one of these side quests over here, which was just to get to level 35. So I managed to achieve that, so I can simply talk to this NPC over here, and then I will actually hit level 37, which is pretty nuts. So here we go, and boom, I am level 37. And that was pretty much 35 to 37 in one day from just doing the dailies. Let me just switch back to my katana, and now you can see that I have hit the battle power requirement. So Ran is talking to me, basically letting me know that, hey, you can now go to Retem Al Noth rank 3, where all the mobs are level 40, and I can grind there until I hit level 45. And since everyone is currently grinding there, it won't be difficult to find a room and find a group of people. Just make sure if you do decide to go grind there, that you can always go to the shop, go to item recycle, and you can always purchase an NEX EXP earn plus 50%. Now you will need some SG scratch items, you will need 12 of them. Unfortunately, I don't think I have 12. Actually, I have none. However, if you do have duplicate SG scratch items, you can transfer them into SG recycle badges first, so that they stack on top of each other and don't take up inventory space or storage space. And then when you have 12 of them, you can purchase the 50% booster, or if you have 6 of them, you can actually purchase the 25% booster, which will help you level up a little bit faster, especially if you're grinding. But since I'm a little bit busy today, I won't have time to continuously grind at Al Noth, so I'm just gonna call it quits for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when the dailies reset again, so I can get another 405,000 EXP. And then maybe if I have a little bit more time tomorrow, since it is Friday, I will probably be able to spend a little bit more time farming at Retem Al Noth and get my levels up a little bit more. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so I decided to log back in because there is an urgent quest. As you can see here, Dark Falls, Interception, or the Worm. So normally I would do the Worm, however a bunch of my friends want to do Dark Falls, which requires 1898 battle power. So I am 19 battle power short. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm just going to buy the Strugments to make the arms refiners. So if we look over here at my materials, I actually have an arms refiner, but there's currently an event going on. And I have 10 of each of these Strugments, which means I have 2 arms refiners, but I'm going to need to purchase a little bit of Strugment Cs, so 10 Cs, 10 Bs, as well as 4 As in order to make the last one. So let me just do that now. So, well, Strugment Cs are right here. So we're going to be having to buy 10 of these. Alright, now that we have all of those, we're simply going to come over here, talk to this guy, exchange for the arms refiners. So boom, boom, boom. And of course, we're going to go to our material storage for even more. Oh dear, not yet, not yet. Boom, boom, boom. All right, perfect. And we should now be able to limit break our Relik Katana. As you can see, there's 3 arms refiners. Let's limit break that. Boom. Now that it's limit broken, we can now go to item enhancement, and we can enhance this all the way up to plus 50 now. So I'm just going to throw in some weapons that I don't need anymore. I need to unlock these 2 weapons. So katana, yes. As well as this rod, yes. And boom, that's 50. This actually brings it to 49 already, so we're just going to feed that and probably a golden prim sword. A couple golden prim swords. There we go, perfect. And boom. Alright, so my weapon is at plus 50 now, so you can see I have an extra augment slot. And my battle power is 1926, so I do meet the minimum requirements for Dark Falz, so I'm good to go. However, before I do that, I want to pick up a Dreadkeeper. I wonder if I have any actually. Do I have any Dreadkeepers? I do have Dreadkeeper 2s actually. I have 10 of them, so I'm actually just going to use the Dreadkeeper 2s and just pop that into the katana through add augments. Boom. Let's go here. Let's do the Dreadkeepers. Let's pop that in. So you can see, boom, these are going to be my my capsules. So we're going to change the order a little bit. So Might 3, Didal Soul 2, Gigas Might, Alt Secreta, Dreadkeeper. This is the order I like to put them at. I'm going to put a 10% booster, so it's a 90% chance of success. And perfect. Alright, we are at 1933 battle power, and I'm going to do Dark Falz now, so I'll catch you guys right after Dark Falz. And there we go, we have just finished the urgent quest. You can see that I have leveled up. I am level 38 now because I did complete the, well, one of the side tasks, which was 25,000 EXP. And the urgent quest itself gave me like 200,000 EXP, I think. It gives a lot of EXP, especially if it's Dark Falz. So this was really, really nice. Boosted me up to level 38, and I'm at 1954 battle power. So tomorrow, I think I'm just going to do my dailies, probably try to aim for level 40. As for the place I'm going to be grinding, I'm probably just going to continue to grind at Retem Al-Noth at rank 3, simply because everyone seems to be there. Keep in mind, I am playing on ship 4, so the player base is a little bit smaller than usual. But yeah, that's it for me tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. I have just logged back in, so it is day 2. I just happened to bump into a bunch of Alliance members over here. But as we can see, a urgent quest is currently happening, so I do need to go pick up a bunch of Leah May's quests, and we're going to jump straight into the urgent quest. So as usual, we're just going to accept all her tasks, so just spam enter again. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, with all these tasks accepted, let us get 2 of them out of the way. So I think one is just eat food as well as feed the region mag. We're going to go do those 2 dailies, and then we're going to jump straight into the urgent quest, which is the kill a dragon, because that is the one that will give me the most EXP. So the reason why I'm doing the dragon is because if I do the worm, I do not gain any EXP, simply because the worm is level 32, and you can only gain EXP if the mob is 5 levels above or under you. And there we go, we just finished the dragon urgent quest. You can see that I actually gained a significant amount of EXP. Now regarding the urgent quest, let me just reiterate, as I wasn't speaking coherently before we started. Basically, if you are 5 levels above or below this specific mob, you will get reduced EXP. So you really want to be in that sweet spot. So since the worm at rank 1 is actually level 32, which means I can only gain EXP from that worm until level 37. From level 37 and above, I get reduced EXP, so it's not worth running Rennes Retem rank 1 anymore, and I'm still too low battle power to run rank 2. And thus I wanted to run Nexvera rank 2, because the dragon is at level 40, which is perfect for me because I'm level 38, so it's within the plus or minus 5 levels, thus I am able to gain normal EXP. And on top of that, don't forget I also had Leah May's complete an urgent quest over here, which gave me an additional 25,000, and I also completed 2 of my dailies before we started, which actually gave me an additional 50,000 EXP. And so add that all together, and that's like almost halfway to level 39 already. So I'm pretty confident that we will get to level 39 today from just the dailies. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of grinding before I do any gathering, simply because I have a bunch of friends online, and so I'm just going to be knocking out Elnoth Suppression rank 3. I'm probably going to collect the fruits first, and then I'm just going to grind here in order to complete all these suppression quests over here, and then I will work on the gathering quests later on. So I'll catch you guys when I start doing my gathering. And I went a little bit overboard. As we can see here, I'm currently level 41, almost 42. And we've been grinding for about 2 hours. Yeah, around 2 hours. And yeah, it's just, you know, I just got carried away. A lot of people here just chilling, jamming out, having fun. And yeah, that's why I'm just continuously grinding. I think I'm going to grind here all the way till maybe 45, to be honest with you guys. Because we're in a good group. You know, we're getting constant PSE bursts. Elnoth is pretty much the best place to get all the strugments because it drops strugments A, B, and C at a pretty high rate. I feel like it drops a lot more often over here compared to the Alio combat zones. But what you're seeing right now is pretty much what I've been doing for the past 2 hours. You literally just fill up the PSE burst bar. Once you get a PSE burst, there's a bunch of enemies that spawn around and you just kill everything. Do try to get a full party because you do get that free try boost if you're in a full party. Unfortunately, someone just left my party, so there's only 3 people at the moment. I should probably invite someone to get that full boost. As you can see here, as your Sky, we get that person in. Oh, look at that, I'm level 42. Now we've got 4 people in. That means we get the full try boost. So to just double check, you can see right here that there's the EXP earned. There's a 10% because of the party boost effect. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you do invite people into your party. And yeah, we're just going to be grinding here all day long. So hopefully we get the encore here, actually. Let's kill this guy and let's see if we get an encore. Let's see if we have the streamer luck. And no streamer luck, unfortunate. So yeah, I'm just going to keep grinding here until I get tired. But as you can see here, I have finished all of my daily... Oh, I haven't finished all of my dailies. Never mind, I need to do that. But I have definitely completed all the suppression ones, except for Dread Enemy, of course. It doesn't spawn in a combat zone, so I do need to actually go to an exploration zone to find a Dread Enemy and kill that. But for now, we're just going to keep killing random enemies, fill up the bar to 4 bars, and then go to that green tea over there. And yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys later when I am done farming. Alright, take 2. Let's see if we can get the PSE Encore. Come on. Streamer luck, please. Carry me. Oh, and still no PSE Encore. Oh well. Better luck next time. 3rd time's the charm, right, Sega? Give me that Encore, please, baby. No, come on. It was such a good spot. Ugh. Okay, so all of my friends left me because it was like 1 in the morning and people need to sleep or go out and eat lunch and stuff because, you know, they have lives. But for me, it is 1 in the morning. We've been grinding for almost 3 hours. Oh, no, definitely 3 hours now. So this is going to be the last PSE burst I'm going to do here. And no matter what level I get to, I will be calling it quits after this and probably finish the gathering quest and then call it a night. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hit level 45 simply because, well, all my friends are gone, so it's not as fun anymore. Watch as Sega gives me the encore now, like the very last one. It's literally been 3 hours of this, and we haven't seen a single encore. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. My Ship 4 character's cursed or something. She doesn't see all the awesome stuff that my Ship 2 character sees all the time. Or maybe we'll get super lucky and we get a relic, you know? Yeah, that would be nice. Just give me a relic or like a Kukuroziat weapon with like a fix of 5 or something. You know, all that cool stuff. Oh, look, it's Suisei. Nice. That's something I really like about the Ship 4 community. You've got a lot of the Hololive people. They're really, really chill. Anyway, let us kill this boss and then let's see if we get the encore or not. I do hope that we get an encore. And unfortunately, no encore. So that is gonna be it for the grinding. Let us head back to town. So now that we are back in town, you may notice I have this like giant pink thing on my head. Let us zoom in so you can see it even more clear. You see this giant pink symbol? That is simply because I have the party commands. I have active recruitment on because, well, I was doing Elnoth rank 3 and that was my recruitment message. But we don't need that anymore because we are done grinding. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap up the last daily. I'm not even going to do the gathering, to be honest. We're just going to gather fruit in South Rotem, and then let's just call it there. And there we go. We made a lot of progress today, actually. We managed to get to level 42. I think we were, what, like 38? So we gained 4 levels, and we're actually really close to 43. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably be able to max out tomorrow. So the reason why I was able to grind so much was because it's a weekend at the moment, so this was a Saturday night. I kind of started at 10 p.m, went all the way till now, which is 1 a.m. So I'm probably going to head to bed pretty soon. But on top of that, something to take note of, look at my material storage over here. Something I want to point out is the Strugments. We managed to get a lot of Strugments. So 22 Strugment A's, 12 Strugment B's, and 11 Strugment C's. This is a lot of Strugments just for 3 hours of farming. So I'm actually on a really good pace, because remember, I do need 30 of each to upgrade my armor. So my Swath's armor over here, I need to get this to plus 50, need to get all of them to plus 50. If you guys remember just earlier, because yesterday everyone wanted to do Dark Falls, so I did splurge a little bit of my money in order to get my Relic Dependence to plus 50. Unfortunately, that was quite a bit of money. I actually spent like 500,000 Meseta. So it is a big chunk of money. So it's pretty nice to see over here that I am able to farm for these Strugments relatively easy compared to the old version where I have to farm in Aleo. But if you want to farm in Aleo, it's perfectly fine. So Mount Magnus drops a lot of A's, Vanford Labs drops B, and Resil Force drops C. However, you can get all the Strugments in each area. It's just that Resil Force drops more C's, Vanford Laboratories drops more B's, and Mount Magnus drops more A's. But I personally like Rotem Al Noth simply because it just drops everything. It drops A, B's, and C's all in moderate amounts. But if we look at my 3-hour farming session over here, you can definitely tell Strugment A's drop a lot more often than Strugments B's and C's. Simply, well, because I got 22 A's, I've got 12 B's and 11 C's. But that's still pretty good. So I will be continuing to farm Al Noth because I like Al Noth. It's just a really chill area. And especially when you've got friends and alliance members and stuff, it's definitely a lot of fun. But that's it for me today, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow morning because, well, it's the weekend, so it's going to be Sunday morning for me, and I will probably play a little bit more, maybe in the afternoon, to be honest. Good evening, everyone. It is the 3rd day, so dailies have just reset. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to talk to Leah May ASAP to pick up her bunch of side quests. Because as you can see, there is a concert playing in the background, which means that there's going to be an urgent quest right after, which means I can actually knock out one of Leah May's quests, which is do the urgent quest. So I think today is the day where we're actually going to max out our level and get all the way to level 45. Because as you can see, we're already level 43, so we're not that far away from max level. So I'm going to do the urgent quest, I'm going to do all my dailies, and I'm going to work through all of Leah May's tasks, and I'll see you guys right after I'm done with all of that. Hopefully by then I will be level 45. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. And boom, there we go. We have achieved level 45. My battle power is 2,115. My gear still needs a lot of work, so you know, we're not fully done here. My weapon is at plus 50. I did limit break this armor over here, so I do need to get this to plus 50. And then these 2 armors still need to be limit broken. But the current state of my character with her gear and everything, I can do all the content available in the game pretty comfortably. Now I am a little bit squishy, especially compared to my Ship 2 character, where I have the bunch of Dreadkeeper 3s and all of that tankiness. If we look over here at my stat information, you can see that my defense is a lot lower than my Ship 2 character. My weapon potency is also pretty low, it's at 44%, and my attack is only 1,400. So this definitely could do a lot of work. I can definitely start upgrading my armors, get all those to plus 50, put more offensive augments onto my armors, and probably boost this weapon potency to at least 50-ish%. I kind of want to aim at like 50 to 55% potency at the bare minimum is what I'm going to be aiming for. But overall, I am very, very happy with the progress that this character has made. However, now for the big reveal, and that is how long did it take me to get to level 45? So when we go to personal and go to game achievements, you can see right here PSO2 NGS playtime. It took me almost 77 hours to get from level 0 all the way up to level 45, as well as get a little bit of gear. Now this 77 hours is actual gameplay time, as I did not AFK on the ship 4 character. Whenever I logged in, I had a purpose and I was just grinding and doing stuff. Now of course I don't expect anyone to go like 3 or 4 days straight just playing NGS all the time. While I know it is very addicting, especially if you're a new player coming in, you're just like, oh my god, that's so fun. You know, do pace yourself a little bit. I think on average most people will probably hit level 45 within 1 to 2 weeks. I think that would be the average, since you play a little bit every single day and you'll probably get there relatively soon. But yeah, take your time. There's no real rush to get to max level, other than if you just want to run like purple triggers with your friends or something, or hunt down gigantics, then sure, maybe rush a little bit if you want. But especially with the new changes with Leah May, it is extremely easy to level up. Getting that 405,000 EXP every single day, it's bonkers. It's really bonkers, and will help you a ton in the leveling up process. So remember that silly dragon that we had to fight that was really annoying? Well, now you can actually just count on Leah May's side task and over level yourself so that the dragon becomes a piece of cake. Another very annoying story quest was actually over here, where you have to come over here, talk to Aina, you go into this canyon, and then at the very end you fight this giant doggo. That quest was also super duper annoying for me because I was like 3 levels under leveled, and yeah, they really whooped my butt. But now with the Leah May side task, you can definitely over level and just go in and just bulldoze through everything, which is really nice. And what's even better is if you don't have that much time to play, you can just knock out your dailies, knock out the suppression side quest from Leah May, and you still get like 300,000 EXP, which is still a big deal. So leveling up couldn't be easier now because of the new changes with Leah May, making her tasks daily instead of weekly. So yeah, do take advantage of that. So what's next for this character? Well, the next thing I'm going to be doing is just going to get all of my gear to plus 50, as well as augmenting all the armor, adding that 5th augment. And I think I will probably get to 2,150 battle power. That is probably the sweet spot of what I'm going to be aiming for the ship 4 character. And then other than that, it's just going to be saving up a bunch of Meseta. Actually, earlier I did Dark Falls, and I actually got a Relik Daggers. So this ship 4 character has actually been pretty lucky in the Relik Drop department. So let us take a look if it actually sold. And no, it did not sell, but a bunch of other things did sell. So I did get a 1.4 million, which is really nice considering that money is very valuable on ship 4. But as you can see here, I did get the Relik Twin Daggers over here from Dark Falls. Very nice. I don't know how much it's going for. Maybe I'll lower the price so that it can sell, because I really would like to use that money. Let us check how much it's going for. You know what? We're going to undercut everyone. We're just going to go down to 7.5 mil. So there we go, 7.5 mil for the daggers, and hopefully that sells. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the leveling guide, or the leveling series. We will be busting this character out again when the level cap increases to level 60 with the new region. So do look forward to that, as I will continue on this leveling series. However, for now, I will just slowly be working on this character's gear, since there's nothing I can do about the levels. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the